Thank you, Ken. Welcome to the April 10 meeting of the North General Holding Corporation. We have several matters to be considered. Mike, will you take us through?
I certainly will. There are 5 items on the agenda. The first item is a resolution electing the officers of North General. The resolution is in the packet that's before the board. There are no significant changes from prior years.
Are there questions? Hearing none, may I have a motion please to approve? Gerard, please. Is there a second? Thank you very much. All in favor, please indicate with aye.
Aye.
Aye. They're not opposed, the motion carries.
A good question for Mike on this, though. Not only, but from the insurance perspectives and officers and directors, you got them all covered, right, on these?
That is correct. That is covered very well and included in our...
Looking out for you as well, there.
Thank you.
It's very happy to hear.
Thank you.
Last question.
Number 2 on the agenda is the adoption of the minutes from last year's meeting on April 11th, 2018. The minutes are included in the packet. If there are no questions, it requires a resolution.
As there are no questions, may I have a motion please to approve the resolution? Adrian, thank you. Is there a second? John Johnson, thank you very much. All in favor, please indicate with aye. Aye. They're not opposed, the motion carries unanimously.
Third item on the agenda is the mission statement and performance measurements for the subsidiary corporation. So the same rules that apply to DASNY apply to the subsidiary, and these must be annually reviewed and approved by the board. And the NGHP Holding Corporation mission statement, performance measures, and metrics are included in the packet. There are no recommended changes this year from staff, so if there are no changes from the board, we can just note that. And,
are there any questions, Mike? Hearing none, may I have a motion please to approve the resolution? Thank you very much, Paul. Gerard, thank you for the second. All in favor, please indicate with aye. Aye. Motion carries unanimously.
And the same for the bylaws of the organization. And in this particular case, we have an abbreviated form of the bylaws that are in place for DASNY. There are no changes recommended this year by staff on the bylaws as well.
Thank you, Mike. Questions? Hearing none, may I have a motion please to approve the resolution to approve the bylaws? Paul, thank you. Second. Thank you, Tracy. All in favor, please indicate with aye. Aye. The motion carries unanimously.
Sorry. And the 5th and last item on the agenda is the President's report. As is customary, we usually turn that over to Larry Volk for presentation.
Thank you, Mike. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. It has not been a particularly memorable year in the life of NGHP Holding Corporation. There really are 2 things that have happened over the course of the year. One is that the liquidation trustee who took over ownership of everything that was North General Hospital and has been settling up with creditors has concluded her work, and the final order has been entered in the bankruptcy court, and she has been discharged. Upon her discharge, we received we being DASNY, which had the outstanding residual balance with North General, received a small payment, and we also were given an assignment of any future assets that may accrue to North General. So we have received a couple of small account recoveries that have been achieved, and we are likely to continue to do that into the future, but they will be relatively small amounts. The larger payment that NGHP receives is from the Health and Hospitals Corporation for rent of the old main building of the North General Hospital. And although the lease provides that the HHC is to provide us with quarterly rent payments, they in fact pay us once a year just before the end of their June 30th fiscal year. And we received a payment last June, and I have every expectation that we will receive a payment from them this June. The amounts of their payments are really impossible for us to verify, because what they pay us is the amount that they receive in depreciation from Medicaid for the North General Hospital building as it existed when they rented it from us before they improved it. So they are the only ones who are really in possession of the information to calculate how much they owe us. They do provide us with documentation. I have to be honest, it makes no sense to me on an annual basis. So
How much is it?
Pardon me?
How much,
It's a
like,
few
what's the
million
range?
dollars. It's
Well, it's not.
Oh, no, by no means insubstantial. And it will continue until the North General bonds are paid off, at which point the agreement with HHC is that we will transfer the hospital building to HHC, and our bonds will be paid off, and there probably will be no further reason for the continued
Does it
existence.
cover like our operations of this? Does it cover our insurance and?
Oh, it does more than that. It covers the state. The bonds have an annual interest-only payment and an annual interest and principal payment. And the August 15th payment is interest-only, and it has traditionally covered our interest-only payment on the bonds. It is insufficient to cover the
So
interest.
we're not losing money on this thing, are we?
DASNY is not.
Right, we're not losing money. What it kicks off offsets the state's obligations to make payments on the bonds.
Got that.
Are there questions? Are there questions? Larry, I'm sorry, were you done?
I am.
Finished? Questions for Larry?
The lease is all triple net. It's-
Right,
Yeah, so there's no,
but we do carry insurance.
there's insurance.
Okay. We don't have to approve the president's report. May I have a motion, please, to adjourn the meeting? Gerard, thank you. Is there a second? Joe, thank you very much. All in favor, please indicate with aye.